You might find it lonely without your hit girl around.
I'll be out of here before she does.
You'd better hope so.
Don't you threaten me, Smith.
What's going on, McNally?
There. Told you vinegar would protect you.
Won't you, Miss Bennett?
I'm sure Mrs. McNally can take care of herself.
Ooh. You must have said something to offend her.
Yeah. Wonder if it could have been what you said this morning.
What was that?
About lesos.
That wasn't very nice. She might take a grudge against you.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Grudges die hard in this place. They take a long time to settle.
This accident, how did it happen?
You've heard the expression walked into a door?
Yes, it isn't serious.
Not in itself. You asked me yesterday to see Dorian about a different matter.
I did. How did you find her?
Disturbed?
In what way?
I'm not a psychiatrist, Mrs. Davidson.
I'm not asking you to be. However, I am concerned about Doreen. What do you think is the problem?
You mentioned that she's up for parole quite soon.
That is correct.
Is there anything you can do to stop it?
Well, not unless I have a very good reason. Why? Do you think it would help?
When Doreen came to see me, she showed signs of schizophrenia. She's convinced everyone's out to get her.
Because of the accident?
Well, that sparked it off, but that's not the problem. What she needs is some kind of stability, something she can be sure of. I gather one of your recent omissions has changed things quite considerably.
Unfortunately, that is so. However, Doreen will be getting out soon, so it won't be a problem.
It should be worse on the outside. What she needs is to enter some kind of environment where she can learn to be independent, gradually mature and take responsibility. Otherwise, she'll be straight back in here and the whole cycle will start again. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
Well, at least you've clarified the problem. I'll be seeing Doreen later. Thank you, Doctor.
Hi. How's it going?
Fine. Like a drink?
Oh, I would love one.
Hard day at the office?
An easy day at the prison.
See Mrs. Davidson?
Uh-huh.
She coming tonight?
Uh-huh.
It's going to be a bit strange.
In what way?
Well, seeing her again. A bit like meeting an old school teacher again for the first time, seeing them on equal ground. Did you see Greg?
Uh-huh. He seemed quite pleased to be coming this evening.
I'll bet. What did you say to him?
Does it matter?
Look, if he's coming here to spy, I don't want any part of it. I'd rather we got another doctor. Frankly, I think that's a far better idea.
Why?
Well, doesn't it bother you?
What?
Well, the fact that he thinks you're some sort of pervert. That the only reason he'd be coming here would be to spy on me and keep an eye on me. Make sure I'm not in moral danger.
It doesn't matter why he comes, as long as he does. Look, the halfway house needs a doctor. We've got a doctor who, for reasons of his own, he wants to support us. He's an asset. I met Meg Jackson at Wentworth today. She seemed a little disturbed to find Greg and I in a cosy little tete-a-tete.
Really?
Look, I don't know what you feel about Greg, and I don't think you do either. But while you're making up your mind, will you please keep on good terms with him? Remember all those women who need a halfway house.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it was nothing, Mrs. Davidson. Honest.
I didn't call you in to talk about the accident. Sit down. But I am concerned that it happened.
It's nice of you to worry about me, Mrs. Davidson.
How did it happen?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, they're all out to get me.
Who are?
Well, it doesn't matter what I do, it's always wrong. I get blamed for everything, and I wasn't the only one who smoked that stuff.
It was Bea who hit you.
Oh, please, Mrs. Davidson, don't do nothing. If Bea found out that I lagged, well, I don't know what she might do.
I thought Bea was your friend.
I ain't got no friends.
If Bea is intimidating you, I could take action.
Oh, no, Mrs. Davidson, she'd kill me. And that Martha, she'd stop nothing. You know what she's like. And I never touched no one. I never killed no one.
Nobody said you did.
Then why am I still here? Some of the others did much more worse crimes than me, and they got out. You said I was getting out.
It's true you're due for parole.
Well, that's what I want, Mrs. Davidson. Just to get out of here. You don't know what it's like. Since Linny went, well, I got no one.
If there's anything I can do, I will. In the meantime, you'd better keep working in the laundry. Unless you'd rather stay in your cell.
Oh, no, Mrs. Davidson. I don't want to be by myself.
Good to hear you laughing. Thought we'd never hear it.
I haven't had much to laugh about.
You've got nothing to worry about now. You're safe here.
I'm really getting the red carpet treatment, aren't I?
Well, you don't keep gold in any shabby hotel room. You know, when you walked into the station today, we thought we'd won tats.
I'm worth that much, am I?
Oh, well. Relax, no one's going to get at you here.
You sure it's all right?
We got a plainclothes man in the kitchen. Enjoy your dinner.
Where are you going?
We'll just be outside the door. Don't worry. Look, if anything happens, give us a shout, eh?
Relax.
Oh, does it show?
They're just a group of ordinary people. They're not the mafia.
You know, every situation seems such a trial. I used to be quite confident.
Are you worried about seeing Greg?
Oh, I don't know how I feel about him anymore.
Well, you can't let personal feelings interfere. Not at this stage, anyway.
Can you get it?
It gets easier.
Oh, Greg, come in.
Hi, Greg. Would you like a drink?
Oh, thanks.
I'll get it.
Sit down. I'm not very good at playing hostess. I'm a bit rusty.
Oh, you're doing very well.
How are things at Wentworth?
Come in.
Dr. Miller, Karen.
Mrs. Davidson. Hello, Mrs. Jackson.
Hello, Karen.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, that
Thank
would
you.
be nice.
Karen? Oh, excuse me.
We were talking earlier. I've got some files you might be interested in seeing.
So, this was your date for this evening.
Just an example. This woman from Barnhurst. I want to get her transferred to Melbourne, possibly Wentworth, so she can at least see her kids.
And you want me to smooth the way?
Oh, not at all. This is just an example of the sort of work we do.
I see. I'm really more interested in what you do on the outside.
So, how are things at Wentworth?
Oh, much the same.
Must be nice having Greg back. Although you can't count on him forever.
What do you mean?
All Karen meant was
I'm
that
quite capable of speaking for myself, thank you.
You heard the bell.
Oh, now, come on, love. I didn't mean to hurt you. If you hadn't have ducked, I would never...
You would have knocked a block off.
You know how I feel about dope.
Doreen's a big girl. She can make up her own mind.
Not when there are pushers around.
That's enough. Now get a move on.
Come on, Dor. You'll be all right with us.
It's your decision, Doreen.
That's right, Bea. She's an adult. She should know who her friends are.
I won't ask you again. Bea, you're not going to let her go with them.
Remember what I told you once? There's always another day.
So the women can look after themselves. become self-supporting, and ultimately rejoin society.
I was one of the luckier ones, having Angela to take me in.
Is there any sort of screening process? I mean, surely some of the women are entirely unsuitable.